never running out of money. But when should we start? Today we'll answer those questions and more in our video. All right, so first, the kind of annuity I'm going to be talking about is a deferred annuity. And a lot of these deferred annuities have two accounts. Going to be kind of confusing, but stick with me here. I think you'll get it. So the first type of account that an annuity has is the cash value, or kind of like the surrender value of your annuity. And that's the amount that if you were to take all your money now, how much money cash-wise you would get. The second account is kind of what's called an income base, and that's going to be the account that is going to determine how much income you can get for the rest of your life. Now, if you're completely confused, take a look at your annuity. If it's a deferred annuity that is set up for income in the future, they're going to have two different accounts, right? The cash value account and then the income base. Now, from the cash value side of the account, this is going to be kind of like where all the fees are taken out of. It could potentially be what's left over. Like if you started the annuity today and maybe after 5 years of taking money, the annuitant passes away, and whatever cash is left, that can be distributed to the beneficiaries. The income kind of base is going to tell you how much your base is going to be, your income base. Then, depending on your age, they have a particular percentage amount based on that age between the annuitant and, or if there is a joint annuitant, sometimes it is the lower age of the two, because as you age, that percentage that you can take on or take out goes up. For example, in our example today, at the age of 70, this gentleman can take out 7.96% of the income base. And whatever is left over after taking out income on the cash value side will be returned to the beneficiary upon the annuitant's passing. Now let's take a look at an example. So in this example, I have a 58-year-old male residing in the state of Hawaii. He puts in $100,000. His plan is, after deferring for 12 years, he will at the age of 70 begin collecting money from this annuity. The two different examples we're going to go over is if he gets no more fixed income credits into this annuity. The second is if for the future 12 years, he experiences the same exact thing that the stock market or his index allocation performed in the last 12 years. In either of these scenarios, at the age of 70, this gentleman will be able to take out 7.96% of the income base. So we'll take a look at the guaranteed account. The guaranteed account has a 10% income bonus on it when he purchased it. So we'll look at that $110,000 as his income base. Now, as you can see, he can take out $8,793 per year for the rest of his life. Now, take a look here at the cash value side. His cash value starts to deteriorate after around age 8. So the risk-reward trade-off here is that if he starts collecting his guaranteed for life income, he has about 8 years before he runs out of the cash value on the annuity. And thus, after the 8th or 9th year, he'll be taking out $8,700 per year, and he won't ever have to worry about that amount disappearing, but he also won't have any money to give to his beneficiaries. If this gentleman lived up to age 88 and took out a distribution of $8,793 per year, he would pull out about $150,000, a little over $150,000 in total in income. So he would have gotten about a 50% return. And that's if absolutely nothing happened and his account grew 0% per year for the entire time. Now that is unlikely, but we have to show what is the guaranteed worst case scenario. Now let's take a look at the last 12-year example. In this example, much better income if you ask me. He's actually being able to take out about $13,900 per year. And with that income, if you take a look at the cash value depletion, cash value actually lasts all the way until age 88. At age 88, if the annuitant passes away, there's still about $7,000 left. If we look at that amount there, if he took income for those 18 years, from age 70 to age 88, he would have taken out about $250,000. That's more than a 2 times return on his initial $100,000 investment. In addition, he'd also have about $7,000 left over that would be able to pass on to his beneficiaries. So as you can see, it really depends on when you want to take out the money and how your individual annuity works. Now, the annuity that I talked about here might not be the one that you have. In fact, it probably isn't the one that you have. But that's how you kind of figure it out. Well, I hope that kind of helps you figure out how to think about your annuity if you have one, when you should buy one, and how long you should defer it, and what age to start taking that income from the annuity. I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll talk more about Social Security and planning on whether or you take your Social Security early or to delay. We'll see you there.